All right. Welcome back to Geek Therapeutics playthrough of D&D Out of the Abyss. Let's do a quick recap since we haven't seen each other in a couple weeks. You all are currently in the underground deep city of Gracklstock, city to the Dark Dwarves. And currently, the city is in a little bit of chaos. A lot of various incursions have happened. Some strange occurrences with the individuals in the Underdark market in the city, of people acting erratically and strange. Stone giants, denizens of the city, and a faction led by Stone Speaker Hagram. One of them had gone wild, grew a second head, and ran a rampage through the market. You were tasked by the general, outpost general, Aird Blackskull, to go ahead and see if you could do some discovery work into the terrorist organization of the Grey Ghosts. The Grey Ghosts being this mysterious conglomerate of individuals, mostly Darrow, some Dwergar as well, that have really caused recent chaos in the city and are trying to almost start a civil war. Some of you are also met by Keepers of the Flame, a group of fanatic zealots that worship Thumberchod, the great red dragon and forge smith, the worm forge smith of Gracklstock, who keeps the fire stoked. And two of you, or actually it was Shane. It was
Shane and Tony that split. We split the party.
Yes.
Lickety split
the party. Solon and Stool went to go speak to Thumberchod, who then tasked them with finding something that was taken from him, his egg. Or her egg, I should say.
Just so we're all clear, Meowstar likes sunny side up eggs, so be prepared, guys.
Their egg was taken by, likely, also by the Grey Ghosts. And some interesting information was found out about how this egg is the heir to the forge of Gracklstock, and would likely take place of Thumberchod whenever the Flamekeepers deemed it so. So Thumberchod has asked you to retrieve the egg. So you all went ahead and followed a sneaky little Darrow named Droki through the markets, who would hopefully lead you to the underground layers of the Grey Ghosts. And he led you into the Dwergar's Furrow, this large chasm that sort of splits Gracklstock in half. And as you climbed down into the slums, you are met by all sorts of deranged Darrow that had seemingly lost their minds in the darkness of this crevasse. And you found your way into the Whirlstone tunnels, winding caverns leading beneath the already underdark city, to potentially, who knows what horrors. You left off confronting a past party member, Pupido, who turned out to be the mass murderer that all you had been wondering about, and had killed off a lot of your earlier party members. After killing him and dispatching of him, you were met by a ghost, one of his previous victims, named Pellic, who had some interest in talking with you. But the party was split, and as Silman and Meowster went ahead and continued to follow Droki, you went through a fungal thicket, only to begin to have a bunch of large, giant centipedes and spiders and swarms of insects sort of attack you as you're encroaching on their territory. And so that is where we're going to pick up.
Joe, since we don't have Silnan here, are you going to play Silnan? Because I don't trust Patrick to play him. I like your. All right.
Yeah, I'll have him walk back and heal me.
You're like,
that's a great idea.
He's just gonna push through the centipedes, push him out of the way, and just come and heal.
I'll play.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna have some fun on this one.
Okay. Well, let's start with. Is this too loud? You tell me. I can lower. Ooh,
a little bit lower. That should be fine. Let's make it happen.
All right. Well, Meowster and Silman, here you are. Let me clear the turn order. We're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
I mean, I kind of like you giving him the nat 20 for that one. For initiative, and then taking it away with a 19.
He turns around and starts to heal Patrick.
I'll give him that 23. I'll give him the 23. That's what I rolled from initially. Okay.
Oh, man.
All right. Yeah. So Silman, let's see what he's got. You know, like strumming his little lyre, walking through the fungal thicket. You know, probably singing a song. Here we go through this weird woods.
He would do that.
Here we go. I don't know if we should. And that's when it happens. Yeah. You know what? I know what Silman will do. Immediately, he's gonna look at all these animals, and he's gonna be like, you know, this large centipede's just like draping over his shoulder with all its little legs, like, you know, and it's like mandibles, like trying to chomp at his arteries in his neck, and he'll be like, "Oh, hello, little centipede. How are you today?" And he's gonna go ahead and speak with the animals.
I love it.
So, yeah, he's gonna be like, "If you don't mind, just traveling through. A-doop-a-doop-boo."
I really hope that he watches this and he's like, well, now I gotta sing every time as I speak.
So we're gonna give him a persuasion check. Well, don't know if the centipede's gonna like it.
I mean, since, you know, like we're technically like side by side, do we get that extra boost of that persuasion, or
You didn't tell me you were helping him.
I mean, I'm always helping my man if we're alone and he has a centipede draped over his shoulder.
Yeah, the centipedes. You know, it looks there's just too many of them, and they are too hungry. They respond to his little song by taking a jab right at his neck. But he quickly like brushes them off. Meowster, your turn.
Well, if they're gonna attack him, then I, of course, am gonna have to attack them back. So, I mean, I'm there for my friend. Like this is how we roll. So I'm going to attack and do two unarmed strikes against the one that just bit him or attempted to bite him.
So you would have to move closer, and you would get an attack of opportunity from the one behind you. There's a swarm on you and a swarm on him.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna hit this one then.
All right, the swarm on you. So you first take care of yourself. You're like patting yourself, punching, like taking some centipedes, cracking them over your knee. Yeah, go ahead. That both hit. Do the damage. Nice. Yeah, you just get a whole bunch of them. You're like squeezing them in your hand. Guts are splattering all over the place.
It's like the guy who took the bee's nest and like crumpled it in his hands and like ate it at the same time. And I'm just doing that to these
Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
You're like doing some Bear Grylls. You're like taking it. Ah.
I love it.
Okay.
Does that take care of that one at all?
No, it doesn't.
Well, I'm gonna spend a key point and I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. That's enough to kill it. You get the last one and you just do that heel crunch and just rub it into the ground.
And as I stomp it into the ground, I look at the other swarm and say, "You guys are next if you don't lay off my friend."
No, they're bugs. They're
No, I'm saying it like and like I don't care. I'm saying it to them, and like to the point where like I'm like kind of like kicking some of the dead ones over to them, so if they're hungry, they can eat their own kind.
carapaces, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Silnan realizing that none of that is working, he's gonna take his. You know what? He's gonna heal himself.
Probably a smart move.
He needs to save some of his healing for Patrick.
I mean, I feel like we're probably going to get a short rest in a minute.
No. What a bad roll. Yeah, well. He's at a loss for words at this time, and he just does an awkward rendition of sexual healing.
Oh.
And it's just not the right time, not the right place.
Yeah, those bugs are not liking it.
The bugs are gonna go for him again, but miss. He's sort of like just throwing them off his shoulders and everything. Meowster, you're up.
I am going to move over. If I go here, are we pincering? You want to put me over here? I'll pincer here.
Yeah.
That way we get some additional hardcore rolls. Attack them up. And I'm going to hit this one twice.
First one hits.
And I will spend another key point and hit it one more time.
That hits. All right. Yeah, there's only like one or two left. Feel
Sorry,
like you got
there's
this.
a delay on that one.
Silman's gonna go ahead and raise his short sword and go ahead and take a swing. Does hit with advantage for 18. 3. Stabs one. There's like one left. It's gonna go ahead and turn around to you, Meowster, and it's gonna try to scuttle away, disengage.
Oh, do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, because it disengaged. Okay, your turn.
I know this is going to be a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyways because this is what my character would do. Is I'm going to run over to it. And I'm going to hit it again. The last one that's trying to scuttle away here.
Okay.
Oh.
First one is miss. Second one is a miss.
Wow.
You're just trying to stomp it. It's like going through the fungal thicket.
It's like
it's too dense. It's like going into holes and traveling through these weird burrows that it's made through the mushrooms already. Silnan is gonna go, and Silnan is he's gonna throw a spear at it.
I mean, if he hits it, I'm gonna be kind of pissed.
He does. He pierces it and kills it. Right as it's about to scuttle away into this underground burrow. And nails it. And that's... You're out of combat.
All right. Should
Silman comes up to you.
Should we give him some hit die so he can repair some of his stuff?
Are you?
I'm asking you. Should we use?
Are you saying you want to take a rest, Mount Meowster?
No, I am not saying that I want to take a rest. I don't want to take a rest because I want to get back to the other people because I realize how silly this is for us all to not be together. And so I wish.
Then let's go back.
Well, I would continue to go down this way.
South.
South. I feel like I heard stuff out.
Let's go. To the south, to the south, to the south, south, south.
Oh, son of a... Are we peering around that corner? Are we about to be attacked by these son of a guns?
Yeah, so as you peer around the corner, the tunnel opens up into this natural cave where you see several fungal creatures. They seem to be like swaying back and forth, lifting their legs slowly up and down, waving their arms side to side, hands in the air like they just don't care. And they seem to be dancing to some type of silent tune. 3 of them stand about 5 feet tall, while the others are about half as tall. One of the small ones stands apart from the rest. Its movements not nearly as frantic. Hunched nearby are 2 larger creatures that resemble the apes covered with mushroom growths and yellow mold. They look very much like Quaggoth, the Drow, guard dogs, but they've got like mushrooms and fungus growing out of their hair and mats of just patches of mold slithering down their back. Silman sort of stops her. Yeah.
I mean, do we kind of get a sense that they're going to attack us? Can we sneak on by?
You can sneak on by if you'd like.
I would like to try to sneak on by so we don't get noticed. Try to go towards down here. I feel like we heard our comrades down here somewhere.
Make a stealth check. And Silman is going to give bardic inspiration to each of you. He's going to play a stealthy little tune, like a flute, wind whistling through the brushes of the fungal forest. So go ahead and add his bardic inspiration is a D6. Add a D6. 18. Nice. 19. Yeah. You guys sort of skirt around the edges and you pass them. All of them, again, just seem to be really engrossed in this real sort of archaic, tribal earthen dance where they're just like moshing into soft earth underneath their sort of roots.
Is it kind of
stalks.
like the goth like music video where they're like dancing, people do it to like Barney's song and stuff like that?
That is exactly what it's like. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Danny's doing it. Yeah.
Hold on, Danny. All right. Yeah, there you go. All right, keep doing it.
What is that specific type of goth though? That's the it's like not steampunk goth. Now I'm gonna get like
rave punk.
Rave punk. There's just another word for it though.
Scene, emo.
Jacques, I have questions for you. After
they were everything I wanted to be.
All right. Yeah. So everyone else, you guys see Silnan and Meowster come around the corner. Meowster, see the rest of the party just laying over a bunch of bones, bits of bones, and looks like
Patrick.
skeletal remains.
Wait, aren't they stealth?
No, they're not stealth.
Oh.
Pellic is there. The ghost is like, oh, new friends, nice. And he sort of like wafts over right up to your face, Meowster, and is like inspecting you. I've never seen one of your kind before. How interesting.
I say if you had hands, you could scratch behind my ears and I'd like it.
I wish. You know what? That is an excellent idea. If you find my hand, look, I'm missing it. And he shows you, and he's actually missing a hand, a ghost missing a hand. And he's like, if you find it, please bury it for me so I can retrieve it and rest my poor soul. This maniac cut it up into little bits, and you can recognize it. You know, I don't know if have you guys seen this weird aura throughout the caves, sort of wafting in and out, this energy?
We saw some things dancing over there.
Like, yeah.
Well, it just so happened that I died in it, and my severed hand literally just got up and walked away.
That's not good.
You can recognize it though.
That's
It's got
a
an
thing down
obsidian
here.
ring on it. It has an obsidian ring on it, so you recognize it's mine.
How
But
much
if
is
you
the
could-
ring worth?
The ring? You can keep it. It's fine by me.
That wasn't the question. That was not the question, I should say.
How much is it worth? It is worth a pretty penny. You could sell it. I believe, I don't know, I've been dead for a long time, but I believe there is some type of magic imbued in it, but I don't know how safe it is. I can't really remember.
Is there any distinguishing things, like do you have an idea of where it is? Usually the dead kind of feel the direction of their lost limbs.
Let's see if I get a sense of that.
What is it? Is it Thing, the thing from the Addams Family that I keep thinking of?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thing.
Is that what we're counting today? Puns or references?
What would you guys like to count?
I'll leave it to you,
You can do references.
Yeah.
References, let's do it.
All right. Let's do that. Like it.
I have a sense that it's somewhere up north.
I say to the party, since I feel like we went south, we kind of know that we need to go up a little bit.
Okay.
I saw some dancing guys over here. You guys look a little dead. Should we rest?
Mercy kill.
Well,
Where?
look, if you find my hand, if you could just please bring it to Blingdenstone and bury it for me in my family's watch.
We ask him what his last name is.
Yeah, what's your family?
We call ourselves the Gold Spigots. Pellic Gold Spigot.
Is there... Yes. I accept this mission.
Thank you.
I look to the party and say, do you guys want to take a little bit of a rest? You look a little tired.
Real fast, I turn to Pellic and I point to what we think is north. I'm like, that's north, right?
Yes. If you're looking on the map, north is north on this map.
Okay, cool. I made that mistake many a time in other campaigns.
Yeah, no. Yep.
But would our
In this
characters
particular-
understand that?
No, they
Because
would
we've been
not.
doing the Barney dance. We're disoriented in terms of direction because of that thing your brain does when you stop
Yes.
spinning.
Pellic is able to say, though, this direction, the direction that you came from, further up that way.
Coolio.
Okay.
Wait, Meowstar, didn't you just come from there?
I did. We were attacked by some centipedes. I kind of killed a lot of them. We saw some dancing wavy things. I don't know if we really want to go that way until you guys feel a little bit more rested, but I'm willing to push on because I feel good. And I look to Calden and I say, "What say ye, Flame Master?"
I think we should take it easy and be grateful that none of us have lost our head. Patrick over here, because we have no healer in this group, was very fortunate that someone informed me that we have the right materials in the bag. That was too close.
Where's I'm spitting out the last of the poison that he had. Where's Sereth and Stool?
I have stool.
I was gonna say,
And I like.
yeah, Stool was with us. I think.
Sereth is here. Jim Jar is
They
right
were both
behind
with
you
us.
guys. Stool is there.
What? And you said something was dancing?
There were some dancing things in a weird cave as we went by. We stealthed by because we didn't want to be attacked. We were just trying to get back because we heard a lot of commotion from where we were at. And it's almost like someone did a thunder shock or something. We wanted to make sure you guys were safe.
That might have happened.
That was the one bright moment over here out of everything that's transpired.
So you're telling me I missed out on combat?
Actually, we killed a god. Let's talk about how we killed a god. I killed a god.
We did. We killed a god. Yes.
You were busy
Jacques.
saving our friend. I killed a god.
Jacques landed the killing blow, and apparently that means he single-handedly killed the whole god.
I certainly feel like I killed the god.
Patrick was an amazing floor tank.
Or got hit by a boulder. Sing room.
Jim Jar speaks up and says, all right, well, look, we're here to track this trophy guy. So when you went off up north, Meowster and Silnan, did you see where he went?
We saw him going to like some underbrush and stuff, and we followed him. Then we went south and found you guys. So we came down here to make sure that you guys were safe, and then we were going to go back in and try to find him again.
You're saying we're lost.
I'm saying we've explored some stuff. And
How
I think-
much do you want to bet we're not getting out of here alive?
Yeah,
We're all gonna die in these times.
you know what? I will take you to that bet on you. How much you want to bet?
Well, I guess there's no point in it because if I bet that,
You
die.
offered a
You
wager,
should bet
sir.
everything that you will ever
Yes.
have because
Yes.
you're so certain that our demise is imminent.
I want you to bet me your life where I get to utilize you as needed. that
As
we're
a
gonna make it
cooking
out of this.
ingredient.
How about this? I bet that you'll all die and I'll survive. And if that happens, I get to take your stuff, sell it. I don't have to. I'm not beholden to bury you in the lands where you come from or anything like that.
A puddle works for me.
And I get a possession of each of yours from your home.
I counter him and say, "You bet your life to me already, and if you don't accept that, I'm going to push you over this wonderful cliff I saw over here because I'm sick of you at this moment in time."
All right, then we will bet. That's fine. You don't have to take every bet.
I look at Calden and I'm like, I can roast him later.
He has no chance of winning this one.
All right, what do you guys do?
I'm pretty much full health. You guys are not.
Are we taking a short or long rest?
Patrick, what's your health at?
5.
Ooh.
I feel like we
Silman
should...
can come
5
in and
whole
heal
health
you.
points.
Silman can use a healing. He will.
Yeah, if we do a short rest, then I can at least get some hit die.
Okay, so why don't we do a short rest, and Silman will go ahead and use his Song of Rest. So you each get 1d6 extra.
I'm full ups. We're good.
Do my death saves only go away at a long rest?
No, they completely reset once you get back up.
Okay.
Calden, I'm so sorry.
I didn't need that health anyway.
Well, you can use the rest of your your hit die to continue up.
I don't understand what that
Okay.
means.
Okay.
What do
Okay.
I do here?
Oh, Joe, you want to do it?
Yeah, so on your character sheet, under health points, it says hit dice. You can go ahead and you can click hit dice up to the amount of times of hit dice that you have. You regain half of your hit dice on a long rest.
Okay, so hit dice.
So first,
So I
you
get
automatically,
4.
I would say first roll a d6 because Silman gave all of you a Song of Rest. He's sort of like playing his harmonica in the corner, real jazz, sort of relaxing tune.
So I did roll a d6 and I rolled a 1.
Okay, so you have one health,
And then
And then-
plus 4 more from this.
and then hit the hit dice however many times you want.
However many times I want.
Well, up to the number that you have, up to 4 times. So you got
So do I-
4 health.
Okay. I'll just stay there then. So then I add 4 to my health.
Yes, now you have 4. Plus the 1 from the.
Oh, well, add 5. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Silman says, do you guys want to go back up the way that we came from, Meowster, or do you want to go back around? I think there was like a.
There was the water. I think it was like a bridge or something. Not a bridge, but like a lake thing that we could go through the center.
There was a lake. There was a lake that we could go across, or there was those dancing things.
Am I leading this party now, or are we gonna? You know, I'm gonna look
You
up
are.
Patrick. I'm gonna look up Patrick and say, "It looks like you've had a rough morning. Why don't you choose what we do?"
I mean, if they let you sneak by and didn't see you, I mean, we could go back. Maybe they're deaf or blind or in a trance, and you know, if that way's safe.
Let's do it. Make it
I
happen.
feel like getting attacked more today.
Pellic, are you coming with us, or are you just gonna like rot here?
I bound to this earth where my body was dissected many years
Oh.
ago.
Did we ask him whether his hand is northeast felt, not necessarily right there where?
Somewhere in the north.
Okay.
Thank you.
It must be hard to see without you know, it's just a hand running around. It doesn't have eyes, so it's very scary for the poor hand.
All right, if you guys are sneaking past this group of dancing sort of fungal entities, go ahead and everyone make a stealth check.
I would like to grab Stool as well, and as we leave, I say to Pelik, "Have fun in the murder house." And it rolls stealth.
Would we be able to get party inspiration again before we do these rolls? Or add on
Nope.
new rolls? No.
No, he's out.
No.
Yep.
Ooh, a river.
I seem to be
All
a pretty
right.
bit bigger this round going by them.
Yeah. So you guys go, and one of them stops dancing and sort of hobbles all on over to you. Let me see if I can show you what he looks like. Sort of like this 5-foot tall walking mushroom.
Kind of cute.
Entity. He comes up to you and says,
Greetings, I am Whisper. Are you here to dance the ladies' dance?
Wait, what?
I look around. We're not much for dancing. You're a bit bigger than I am. Any shorter dancers?
It is a gift to dance. The lady's gift. Come, would any of you like to be bestowed the lady's gift? She has granted my troop of myconids this wonderful, pleasurable, blissful dance.
Is there a mister?
I look at
Mr.
Jacques. I look at Jacques and I say, "Is there a reason you're asking this?"
Well, the lady, she is rumored to be betrothed.
Okay.
In fact, it's even rumors of a wedding. It's why we're dancing to prepare.
All right, I'm in. Bye, everyone.
You
comes
have
over to
fun
dance
with
with them?
all of those frivolously cheerful adjectives.
Are you going over to dance with them? John?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep. Following the way.
All right. So you go over and make a perception check. You don't notice much of anything.
They're really pretty. I like the colors.
They're really jamming, man. They are exactly. Yep, they're doing the moves and everything. They're exactly what you always wanted to be. You know, they've got the glow in the dark. I wish can we
The phosphorescent fungi.
yeah. We're on Zoom, but I don't know.
I feel like I'm in Percy Jackson.
I feel like this is my biggest nightmare.
It's just Mycolids dancing to Darude Sandstorm for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
All the water's dripping and it's just like hitting it perfectly. Where's the briefcase from the video?
I
Does
wanna
PAX
see,
West
yeah,
have a
where-
rave?
Yeah, usually they do. Something.
Speaking of which, people, PAX West, hey.
Yeah.
Are you going?
No, but those who watch this might see people familiar.
Two of us will be there. I know that. Someday I'll get Patrick down into Texas and hire him as a clinician.
We're working on it, right? We're working on it. But yeah.
You know, your lagging is perfect because it's literally like bringing. It's literally roboing it perfectly.
I'm gonna share this. There. Chat. There you go. Shared it in chat. Oh, let's see.
Exactly. Yes.
I can't open chat, otherwise it's gonna mess up the Zoom. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
It is exactly what you think, Tony.
Yeah, it probably is.
So, as you go over there, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. As you start dancing.
Oh no!
Can I also throw some sparks with prestidigitation to get more in the mood?
Yeah, that's right, Patrick. It's exactly what's happening.
Absolutely.
You said Constitution, right?
Yep.
Is that for all of us?
No.
Oh.
Just the partier.
Yeah. Not me.
Get in there, cast some prestidigitation, start dancing. What have you got to lose?
Okay.
The lady's gift sounds like it's a rape.
They're really they're dancing and you start grooving too. One of them releases this cloud of spores right in your face.
Oh no.
And you're just like, you know, kind of like wafting it away a little bit. It smells kind of funky. And you kind of sneeze and get a lot of it out. So
he wasn't wearing a mask, people.
It makes you feel a little euphoric, a little bit euphoric, and just really in the mood. Yeah. But that's about it. Make your save.
I turn to the friends and I'm like, are you denying happiness that is a bliss of a wedding?
Absolutely.
I look at him and I said, we were on a chase.
All of my best friends have died at weddings.
And cat and mouse, like, I have a prey to get to.
This other tiny mushroom.
It's gonna make me kill him.
Let me see if I can show you this guy.
Oh, I have Stool with me.
He's about as big as Stool, and all of a sudden, you feel a tugging. Who's carrying Stool?
Me.
Jock, right? Yeah, you feel a tugging on your bag, and another tiny little sprout is reaching up with its tendrils over at the backpack that Stool is in, and it's sort of pulling in, and you hear a voice, excuse me? Hello? And Stool pops out and is like, hi! Oh my god! Who are you? You're so cute! I was wondering, do you have room in your colony? I kind of want to leave this one. I'm not really comfortable here anymore. My name's Rumpadum.
All right.
Excuse me, Jock. Do you have room for one more in this bag?
But, like, why is Rumpadunk sick of shaking their badunkadunk?
I'm giving you a pun for that one because that is just glorious.
I don't know. It's just too much dancing, and I don't know. I'm not the kind of dancer. I'm more of like a wallflower, and just sitting on the back scene, and I don't know who this lady is, and it's kind of weird.
How long have you been here, and have you seen this lady? More importantly, have you seen the fiance?
I have not seen the lady. Let's see if he knows about the fiance.
I'm totally shocked my party has not moved
I've
past
never
3.
been to a wedding. I've never been to a wedding. I don't even understand what this concept of a wedding is. We usually have something called a melding, and we haven't done a melding in like a whole 2 cycles because we're supposed to be getting ready for this wedding, and I just don't know. I don't know about this anymore.
Well,
Where are you going? Do you have a colony? I sure do. It's glorious. It's called the Neverlight Grove, and it's spectacular and homey. The cavern sky lights up with glowing phosphorescent buds and sprouts. The ground is soft and moist, earthy. It has a pH balance of 6.5.
Well, all right. We can take Rumpadump, was it?
Yeah,
But
it's Rumpadump.
Somebody's
Thank
getting
you.
another bucket for him.
Thank you. And he sort of like tendrils up to you, Jack, and like grasps your neck and like pulls up. You're like as he comes up into your bag next to stool and like wiggles his way into your backpack.
I would have dropped the bag and let you walk in. Whatever. And then I just start like walking. All right. Well, the lady hasn't showed up yet. Maybe she's further in with her fiance.
Maybe we need to go and help him out. And I'm starting to get the feeling like we need to drag these people away from them. I feel like we need to get out of here.
So you start entering into this fungal growth that gets denser and denser, which is where you came out of Meowstar. Paul, then make a perception check. As you're the last one out of this cavern, Calden, you're sort of looking at the people up, in front of you, and you're counting them, and you realize that you're missing one. You turn around, and you see Sereth standing by all the fungi.
Oh God, he's not having a fun guy. He's not having a fun time, guys. He's not being a fun guy. He starts
to sway back and forth. And he slowly turns his head around, and you just see this horrified look on his face. His eyes wide, and sprouts of fungus coming out of his ears and head.
What?
So you could say, in terms of us leaving the room, he is the last of us.
Ooh.
That's a pun and a reference.
That's probably the best thing I've said in this whole campaign.
I think the best thing was light it on fire.
And you can see all of them all of a sudden sort of head towards this sort of thicket of stalks of mushrooms, and they sort of just go right in, and it's a very strange, like almost like a illusionary kind of thing. They like step into the mushroom stalks themselves as they sort of fade away and disappear into the thicket.
Huh.
Bye, Saras.
Sareth?
Whoops.
That's okay.
Okay, well, let's keep walking forward, and I'll talk about what I just saw. So, I think Sareth has joined the mushroom people, and we're probably gonna have to kill him later.
I look at him and be like, well, I mean, looks like you guys already killed a bunch of our people back there. I'm sure there's a story. When we get to a place we can talk about it, we will. But
It was terrible, but they just melded into the mushrooms in the side of this wall.
Was Saris Milton?
Oh,
Quite possibly. He might have been Milton.
Always
aren't
Milton.
all of them somewhat Milton?
They're all Milton. Yeah.
As we get up to the thing here, I say we think that Cylinder and I think that they went down this way to the east. I honestly don't remember where it went last time, Joe. So you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you believe to the east.
I feel like to the east is the path of progress.
I mean, I see a dead thing over there. Is that the thing you killed?
I literally, as I go by, I slam my foot back down on it and say, "Yeah, there's a few of them."
Okay, cool. Look, obviously you've already explored that way. Logic says this way. Ta-ta, world. Oh God, what's the mushroom's name? Why can't I remember two?
Stool.
It's not Stool. How's your friend in there?
He's comfy. We're playing cards.
Magic the Gathering.
No, I don't know if it's Magic the Gathering or Mushroom the Gathering.
Mushroom the Gathering. Yeah, mushroom the melding.
All right, as long as he's
There we
not a
go.
parasite,
Yeah,
like
that's
eating
going.
off you again, like that jellyfish thingy.
Oh, no. He's one of our kind. Sometimes it takes a little bit to integrate a new myconid sprout into our colony, but that should happen with the next melding. That's cool. We'll all share spores together and, get jiggy with it.
Is this melding like when you guys like combine into one, like a transformer?
Ooh.
Well, we all get in a big group and a big pile, and we all release our spores at the same time, and we all get real gushy and mushy with it and inhale our spores.
I feel like we've all seen this on an anime.
Yeah.
What kind of anime?
Not the ones that we should be talking about on stream.
This sounds
It's how-
far and away from the Transformers you mentioned, Jacques.
It's how we reproduce, but it's
sounds like it.
necessary. Yes. It's a great time. We have a large festival.
How many times have you reproduced?
Where's the wedding?
I'm in my third cycle.
Why would you assume that's the order in which they celebrate these things?
Huh?
Because I'm taller, thus I'm right.
What are you talking about?
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what this wedding is. I've never heard of a wedding.
I'm looking
before.
forward, and I
We
continue
don't have
going.
weddings.
I just start walking forward, and I glimpse some.
Yeah, as you stay right there, you see ahead of you a Droki in a hat, and he's sort of sitting down at a small little campfire, poking it.
And
What
we-
kind of hat?
Does he need to light it or is he trying to unlight it?
It's like lit very, very low embers, just crackling.
Ooh, okay. Do we want to help him or do we want to just like get him?
I would like to.
I think I could firebolt and help him out, and start up a nice empathy-driven conversation with him.
But I could also just start campfire so you don't have to waste a spell slot. But if you just want to firebolt, I'm
I'm
not
It's
gonna
a
stop you.
cantrip. I can do these as many times as I want.
Oh, I thought you meant
I
like
could do
actual
this all
firebolt.
day.
or do we want to try to sneak up on him and capture him, take him by surprise?
I have a
We
net.
could just kill him with no words. That's
You
true
have a
too.
net.
We do have a net.
You do have a net.
Well, I can't speak to him until the spores go in his face 10 feet away, so it's up to you guys. I'll follow your lead.
What happens if we put the bottomless bag around his head and tighten the drawstring?
10 minutes of breathing time.
Wow, you are
10 minutes.
Your character is taking sadistically turns, and I am all for this.
I wanted to do the empathy-driven like s'mores at the fire, and that didn't go anywhere with this group. So I'll just be a serial killer wizard.
I would like to try to stealth up and capture him.
All right, so you're stealthing. Well, look. Okay, so you're stealthing. As you're stealthing, it's going to take. You know what? We're going to do this in. Everyone roll initiative. We're going to do this in rounds. And that way, everyone gets to do what they want to do in the way they want to do it in terms of this encounter.
Done.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, look at Patrick. You almost die, and this is the stuff that comes.
I look forward to him pulling out a poison dagger and murdering me as soon as I try to get the jump on him.
All right,
Oh.
Patrick, you are up first. You see Meowster getting ready, hunched down, getting ready on all fours to do his cat stalky kind of thing. But what would you like to do?
Alrighty, I think stealthing up as close as possible. If
Roll a
I mean
stealth check.
grappling folks is definitely better, but not to characters that have a -1 in their strength.
All right,
Alrighty.
25. All right, so you can, as you're stealthing, you can move half movement. So 15 feet will bring you up to here because you're stealthing and you have to move quietly. So,
Alrighty.
all right, so that's 15 feet. You do have a bonus action to dash if you want.
Let's see.
So you can move.
Or I
another
could
15
try to
feet.
remain hidden. Okay.
No, you're
That-
automatic.
do you-
You stealth action, right? So you that's sort of like stealth action. So you're as a rogue,
Okay.
you have a bonus action. Okay.
I'll get as close as possible.
All right, it's his turn. He is going to go ahead and make some active perception checks. See also how far away is he?
He's too far. Make it too far. Come on. Let's capture this
Is it
guy.
dark in here?
It is dark. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's just really poking at this fire. He's so concentrated on this fire that's going out, and he's just like cursing under his breath. Shit, come on. Yeah, Silnan is gonna go. Silnan. Let's see, what is Silnan gonna do? Silnan is gonna go over to you, Calden. And he's
Whisper
going
sweet nothings in
to
his ear.
what he's actually, let me see if he can cast this. Oh, it's a self spell. Never mind. You can't do it. Doesn't have any more bardic inspiration. He is going to. He's going to ready his wand of viscous globs in case Droki begins to run. He's going to ready in action. Meowster.
I am. Do I get to keep that stealth, and is it good enough to get up
Yes.
next to Patrick?
Yes.
I am going to take it, and I'm going to move
15
next.
feet is here.
15 feet's there. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to hold my action.
Well, you used your action to stealth. So that's. You can bonus action. Do you have Step of the Wind?
I think so.
You have bonus action Step of the Wind. You could if you have a key point, you can move
I
another
do.
15 feet. If you want?
I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Patrick get stabbed first, then I'll come to his rescue per usual.
Always.
I'm happy to
It
help
works
you
for
out.
me.
I mean, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cat to it, be like, "Ba-da-da-da-da."
Shock.
Okay, so am I smart enough to get the hint that these people are sneaking?
Yeah, you notice that we.
I mean,
we
yeah,
kinda...
definitely notice they're sneaking up quietly for sure.
Oh, I turn to Calden and I'm like, "Psst, can't you just cast invisibility on people?"
I could, but I don't have a level 2 spell slot available, blah, blah, blah jargon, but in-world explanation.
Fair.
Okay. So I guess they don't want me to make a distraction. So I'll just stealth.
Have you ever done that before?
What been a distraction? Like all the time of my life, yeah.
No, stealth. Done the opposite of drawing attention to yourself.
I stealthed earlier. I had like an 18, thank you. If I had a rated on a scale of 1 to 20.
Real world jargon.
So 15 feet. Yep, there.
Okay, so
Shouldn't we all be stealthing in the same place to limit the number of lines of sight this person can discover us?
physics isn't a thing.
What?
All right, call
No
it.
one studied it yet. I
What do
don't
you want to
think.
do?
I guess I'm gonna try and stealth, but this is gonna be really sad. Okay.
All right, you guys are really sneaking up on this guy.
I'm
all right?
so excited that I stealthed that I probably audibly gasped and caused all this
Guys.
attention.
No,
A
no,
rock
you did
slide.
not. Do not do
Okay.
that. Don't
All right,
do
15
that.
Right.
feet is right there.
Next
All
to me,
right.
we could keep talking.
Patrick.
All right. So he's like, I could see him. He was up and kind of putting out the fire. His campfire. Okay. All right. And so I'm gonna. So I want this to be a coordinated. I can make it to about here, about 15 feet, just hugging the wall, and I'll hold my action. I'll get a little bit closer, stealthing around, and hold my action.
His turn. Let's see. He doesn't notice anyone. Man, he rolled real. He got a 0 and then a 3 with
Oh,
his
man.
perception checks.
As he deserved.
Yeah, he has his back towards you guys. Silnan is go ahead. And he's gonna make his stealth check.
Oh, he's gonna accidentally strum something, isn't he?
You gotta remember, Jokey got a 0 and a 3.
Oh, good.
Yeah. All right, Meowster.
I am.
Oh, I could have moved again with a dash move. Sorry, I just go on.
Am I gonna have to stealth check again? You're gonna make me stealth check again?
No, same stealth roll. Actually, no, you would stealth check again. Stealth checks, yeah. Okay.
So I am gonna spend. Okay, who has the net?
Me.
I'm right behind you. I'm gonna say, pass me the net,
Here you go.
and I'm gonna use a key point, go 30 feet, and throw it over his head and grab
Yeah.
onto it. Grab
Okay.
onto it.
Go ahead and roll a net.
Do you want me to roll
There
it?
is a weapon that's a net.
Yeah, I have it. Do you just want me to roll it, or
Yeah.
No, let
please.
him roll. Let him roll because he has high dex. I believe you use dex with the net.
yes, you do.
Yeah.
I don't have it on my thing though.
So just drag it onto your sheet.
So you want me to search for this thing?
Yeah, just net.
Net. Searching. Net.
You found
Great.
Annette, my secretary.
All right, let me get it onto. Does not want to. Hold on, I think I know what I gotta do. My thing. I have this first. Boom. Character sheets. Accepting drop. Medium is. And then. Do I just hit the net?
Mhm.
Well,
On your
it's
attack sheet.
But it's on my items, not my attacks.
Oh, it's not on your attack?
Oh, no, I see it on my attack net.
You net him.
Yeah, we netted that
Gets
guy.
net.
He
Like,
got netted.
Nice.
Nettled.
What the?
Netted.
And he starts hurling a bunch of curses at you guys.
I
Let me
slap
out.
him in the
Let me out.
slap him in the jaw.
Okay.
From the
Doc.
shadows to assist Meowster.
Yeah. You guys, you've netted him, you've grappled him, and he's sort of like struggling and straining. But he's grappled, and with both of you there, right on top of him, you kind of pin him down. So yeah, we're out of combat. We're out.
We did it, guys. I'm proud of us. Proud. My master
Throw,
would be.
quick, throw a fireball.
Fire burns nets. I'm very happy with what Meowstar and Jacques were able to communicate to each other there.
Let me out. Let me out. Ah, y'all stink. You stink like the upper world. Gross. Look at you. What? Look. Ah, disgusting. This one's got some kind of freaky tentacle coming out his butt. And he's pointing
What
at
it
you,
like-
Meowster.
Tail?
It looks like the tortoise finally does catch the hare.
Oh, you're right. The tortoise did finally finish talking.
Bunny ears on the.
Should I snuff out the fire?
Please, no, don't snuff out the fire. We need the fire.
We could just hang out here.
Yeah. Let me go. Disgust me. You're all gonna die soon enough.
What makes you say that? What do you know?
I know the gray ghosts are gonna love dismembering you. Especially you, gill face.
Oh, he
Ooh.
didn't.
Racial slurs
My
are
gosh.
not the best way to make friends who have netted you.
I don't know. I feel like Jacques' proud of his gills and didn't even notice it.
As well you
He's
should
like,
be.
I'm pretty.
This is a very closed-minded approach to life.
A solid approach.
I believe it's a defense for covering up the lack of friends this one experiences.
Friends.
They probably look and smell exactly like you.
Hell's a friend.
Exactly.
Who needs friends?
We're your friends.
I thought you just said you don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
they are. They're incredibly
Yeah,
useful things.
Who needs something you don't know what it is?
Well, I have 4 of them and they netted you.
4 things you don't know what they are?
No, 4 friends, Jacques. Keep up.
Oh,
You're
okay.
making me look dumb in front of our prisoner.
I don't. Anything that I don't know what it is, I just sell.
What state are you from? Oh,
Florida.
let's not answer that on stream.
Florida.
Oh, true.
They call me the Florida Darrow.
The Florida man.
Do you know what a wedding is?
Wedding.
Oh,
I know what it means. We have a strange matrimonial custom in the firm. First one, knock out the other's tooth. gets the head of the table.
Is it true all female dwarves have beards too?
I'm not a dwarf. I'm a Darrow. Yes, they do.
He's gonna answer that regardless of it all.
So where are you going? Where's the egg? That's why we're here.
Egg. I don't know anything about no egg. I got some stuff that I'm trying to
Dragon's
sell to
egg.
the Grey Ghosts.
Are they coming by here soon?
I'm supposed to deliver them. Supposed to deliver it to Lorthio, the alchemist. Just let me go. Let me go.
You could hand over what you're delivering to us and be on your way.
Do you have
Only
a hand?
partially dead.
Make a persuasion check.
Which of us?
You.
Oh,
The one saying it.
My faith in you, Calder.
persuasion check. No, probably not.
I'm never gonna give it up. Never. Don't
Okay,
you touch
well-
my pack with your filthy little tiny, awkwardly weird, tiny wizard hands.
So that's not my concern right now. My concern is, do you think the dead guy could realize that it's not his hand and we could just chop off this guy's hand and bury it in the thingy anyway and call it a day?
Something his spirit would be cursing us for all of eternity.
Something.
Well, if his spirit is
something dark
trapped
side.
where he was dismembered, how is he going to curse us when we're far away?
I don't want to spurn a ghost.
How about
Wait,
this?
did you just propose that we cut his hand off?
Let's.
In
Yeah,
the parts of
help me.
over the ocean that I've been to, it's a custom
Hey,
you chop off a
Hey, don't talk like I'm not here.
Wait, does he have interesting looking eyes, Jacques?
Oh my god. What have you seen with these eyes?
You have a bottle nearby?
What?
I take one of the daggers out of my boot and just hand the point the tail to Jacques and just in a minute. What's in your bag?
Don't you touch my bag. Don't you
Touch
me
it.
with
I
your
encourage
grubby
Patrick.
Little,
I say,
Also
Patrick, there
awkwardly,
could be the
little
black
man hands.
jewel.
you little
Maybe.
man.
Black jewel in it.
You're
Touch
half
it.
the man that I am.
Touch it, Patrick. Touch it.
We're
Don't you
we're
touch
about
it.
the same height.
Touch the butt.
I'm grabbing the bag. Yeah, I'm grabbing his bag.
Don't you touch it.
I steal
Don't
people's
you
things.
touch it. And he starts like really going like, spastic. He's just like spitting and cursing and he's like trying to bite through the net like
Does he have like water nearby?
In fact, he's gonna go ahead and try to get out of the net with strength. What does he need? Let me look at net. They need to get out of it. It's 10 strength check. Here we go.
To get out of a net with two of us holding him down? That is
Nope.
some crap.
He Oh, you're holding him down too. That's right.
Yeah. There's two of us
He
holding
can't get
him
out.
down.
He can't get out. He's trying desperately. You grab his pack, Patrick.
Yeah.
Okay. The satchel is made of a stitched, looks like a dark purple black leather hide. And you look through it and it contains the following items. It contains 1 gold and 10 silver, a scroll, a spell scroll that you can't read, 2 small bottles of viscous red liquid that you know as healing potions. There's also a worthless collection of like dead vermin. There's like bits and pieces of spiders and centipedes and maggots in various states of decomposition. There's also
Snacks.
what looks like to be a lizard
No
skin
snack.
parchment that's held together between two leather covers from two different books. It's a very makeshift sort of patchwork kind of manual. The pages are full of mad scribbles and arcane formulas, swirls and archaic symbols. There's something that looks semi-legible to it, but with all the madness, it's hard to make out. But it looks like there's some structure to it. You also find a strange lump of black metal. It's irregular in shape. Looks like you would imagine coal, but it's not dusty. It's hard, like obsidian metal, but not stone. It's like forged and has that weighted metal to it. There's also a scroll in a copper tube and 4 small pouches that contain what look like to be these large, extremely large toenail clippings and skin flecks. Each little pouch is tagged with a different name, and the scroll contains a list of names matching those on the tags, together with descriptions. And it seems like these descriptions are descriptions and names of stone giants. One of the names is Dorhun, which is a description that matches the stone giant that you met, Stone Speaker Hagron's apprentice that you met, that came in and thanked you.
Escorted the two-headed elemental.
The final thing that you notice also is next to the campsite is Droki's hat with these 2 sewn-in tentacles that are just flopping on its side, and a pair of boots with little tiny wings on the back.
Oh my gosh. Are these dexterity boots? Can I tell, or do I have to get them appraised?
Silnan has a identify, so Silnan can. Was Silnan or Calden? Do you have identify? I forget. I think Silnan does.
I do not have identify.
Yeah, Silnan picked up identify, so he can sit down and identify everything. If you guys are taking like a long rest, I don't know if you guys are. I don't know, but if you spend some time, he can spend 10 minutes identifying things.
I kind of vote for that, as long as we know we can keep this, because you guys can refill your health at the same time. We don't have to use those 2 health potions.
Okay, but
I
before
agree.
we start,
So we're
the
just
10,
gonna we're gonna start a long rest with Loki or with Droki here.
Well, we can knock him out. I'm okay with knocking him out.
Just keep
Hold up.
punching him in the face.
Okay,
Smash him with a rock, the back of his
The
neck.
obsidian rock.
Yeah.
before we do that, I use the spell Create Water,
Mhm.
and then use the cantrip Shape Water to splash him with it, like an
Are we
interrogation.
waterboarding him?
Did you just waterboard a person?
I hate water. No, it makes me clean. No, I smell good.
As you deserve for the Gil comment. Drown
And the Florida comment,
being-
wherever that is.
Drown and be envious of my abilities. And be happy I don't electrocute you right after this.
You're all dead. The gray ghosts are gonna just have a blast with you.
I will tell them when they come to kill us that you have been the strongest of us and have led us here in a trustworthy manner.
Mm-hmm. And say that
Make
you're the one who escorted.
Intimidation check.
I would like to help him with this because I am
I
totally
would
on board with it.
also like to just
Yeah, I mean, you're splashing water, you're waterboarding him, you're like having a knife at him, yeah. Intimidation with advantage. Good for a call.
I think that's about as intimidating as I can get.
Oh yeah. Okay. With those rolls, yeah, that's enough. And he's just like, all right, look, just let me go. You'll never see me again. Take my shit. Just take it. Let me go.
We need the dragon egg.
I don't know about no dragon egg. I've
You've
never
been
seen a dragon
identified
egg.
as the person who knows about the dragon egg. So either you're gonna get killed by the gray ghosts, or the dragon's gonna kill you. Make your choice.
You said you don't know about the dragon egg way too fast for someone who doesn't know about the dragon egg.
Jacques,
an
another
insight
round
check.
of waterboarding.
Do an
please.
insight check. Okay.
Ow. Nice.
He knows something. It seems like he's telling the truth that he doesn't know a lot about the dragon egg, but he knows something that he's trying to divert the attention of the conversation away from.
Oh, I know. Okay, so I bend down next to him and I'm like, look, we could help each other out here. You could tell us what you know about this damn egg, about this dragon that's allegedly somewhere. I didn't see it. And maybe we don't have to turn you into this creepy elfie lady thingy that we're working with that wouldn't let me speak. You know, because she wants us to help clean up the city or whatever this is. Even though, by the way, the Drow are
Aaron
on
Black
the loose.
Skull? Oh, no, please. Please do not bring me to her, please. She'll torture me. She'll
I
kill
will
me. She's a
teleport you
beast.
right there if you do not help us out.
I'm
for the
playing
next-
nice cop here.
I can tell that, and I am not.
All right, look. I don't know anything about no dragon egg. I've never seen a dragon egg, but the great ghosts are onto something. They're causing chaos in the city to distract the city from what's really going on.
The Drow
Whatever.
are invading, we
If
know.
they took an egg, fine, they took an egg. But that's the cover up. There's something deeper. They want the attention to be away from here, the tunnels. They found something. Something that has to do with this. And he points over to the black metal object.
Oh my god, they're planning the wedding.
I
Days of
believe
our
it.
lives.
All right.
And what's this
black
other
object.
stuff? Toenail clippings?
Oh, the toenail clippings, yeah. They're ritual components. For some of the gray ghosts are some they're shamans, and they need components for their rituals and spells. So I usually sell it to them. I usually sneak into the cavern, the stone giant's cavern, just wait till they do a little clip, and I just run in there, grab it.
I see.
You can lick the flex; they've got salt on them.
Oh, I bet Jim Jar that he will not lick everyone.
Jim Jar looks at you. How much?
I bet him a silver. He will not lick the toenail.
I hate you. Deal.
Ah,
He goes
yes.
over. He takes the toenails like, He's gonna make
Tabax-
a con save.
Tabaxi's style, I flip him a silver coin.
Make a... He makes it, and he just like starts like dry heaving.
we have just turned into Bam Majira's crew here.
Wait, what? This the black object that he pointed to or held up or whatever he did. Did I miss something? Do we know what that is?
You do not know. It looks like a black, irregular shape of black metal.
Black metal. Okay. Wait, his hand is he holding it or is he pointing
No,
it?
he's like pointing to it. It's in the pack with Patrick.
So I'm gonna hand the notebook, the lizard skin parchment, I think you said, and give that to Calden. Just give him the. He's made some notes. I try to make heads or tails of them, right? Maybe there's something in here that we could use.
Calden, you can make an Arcana check if you want,
Sure.
as you're looking over it. Yeah,
Mhm.
this is like amateur hour for you. This is like, yeah, this is disgusting. It's sloppily written. The formulas of the magical weave. You're like even correcting it while you're reading it. You're just like making notes, professor notes on it. Like, oh my god, come on.
There are no peer-reviewed sources on this parchment.
However, you do recognize that it is a makeshift spell book and actually contains the two spells, Tensor's Floating Disc and Feign Death.
Ooh.
So you have you can, in the hours that you spend overnight, you can add those to your own spell book if you want.
Tensor's Floating Disc, man. That one would be really super awesome.
Yep. I'm writing it down.
And
you also see there's also the spell scroll, and you recognize the spell scroll as a spell scroll of see invisibility. So it's a one-use spell scroll, or again, you can copy it into your spell book and just copy it into your spell book.
What was that one?
See invisibility.
Okay.
Kind of handy in a city that's filled with invisible people.
Yes, I'm not gonna use that as a one-off. I'm gonna wait until I can retain it.
Alrighty. Otherwise, the two potions, the lump, the clippings, the toenail clippings. I'm gonna leave Droki with the bag, the collection of various dead animals, and his money. And we're not gonna rob him wholesale, but that's with a promise that we're not killing him. He's not gonna follow us.
Okay.
Patrick, do I look like I was actually gonna kill him?
I would. I'm ready to.
I was going to teleport him to other people who were going to instantly have the desire to kill him.
The stone giants.
Silnan finishes looking at the pairs of boots and is like, starts singing a song. These are made from Gucci. They're boots of speed.
Does that go into some dexterity? I could be faster.
Are they gnome-sized? Are they gnome-sized? Because they'll surely fit a halfling.
I don't trust you there, Sir Patrick.
So boots of speed, you can click your heels together as a bonus action, and they double
No place like home.
You double your speed, your walking speed. Any creature that attacks you, or that makes an opportunity attack has disadvantage on it. And it lasts for about 10 minutes.
Is there a reset, or is it just like click, click every 10 minutes?
It resets after a long rest. You can click them off if you want. But again, once you use them, it needs a long rest to recharge. The effect of doubling your speed lasts for 10 minutes.
I like the idea of you fighting like the Flash, Tony, where it's like you just vibrate
really like
and nothing touches you.
But I do think that we need to answer Patrick's question of whether they're
running
gnome-sized
around
or
at
regular
the
size.
speed of sound.
Well, Darrow are a little bigger than halfling. They're somewhere in between, so they're like dwarven size. So they're, a little bit tight for your paws and a little bit loose for his feet. But they're also magical, so they require attunement. So actually, they adjust to size. Actually, now that I'm thinking,
I came Back to the Future Part 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
Plus, cat feet, like they.
Yeah.
What?
It opens up for the paws. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Alrighty, we've
I say
and his hat.
to Sir Patrick, what would you like? You want to roll for these? What do you want to do?
Fight to the death.
Fight,
Fight
to
to
the
the death.
unconscious.
I'm closer to.
I mean, it
I
almost
want to use them. I mean, that already works with your.
Well, what we're gonna Okay.
no
Well,
one knows what you
yeah.
just said.
while Patrick catches up, it's 10:30. We're gonna take a break. We'll take a
Okay.
break. You guys decide what you want to do with the boots. You knocked Strokey out, I guess, right? So you'll
Yeah.
decide if you want to just leave him with the, his empty pack, and where you guys want to go from here.
I didn't leave the poor fellow without food.
All right.
I assume that's what he's doing.
I'll be back.
Let's see. What do boots of speed do? They are a magic card. Neat.
Let's discuss
Okay,
this. What kind of stuff? Yeah, go on.
So my only thing is that my walking speed as a halfling is shorter than everybody else's, and your feet, your feline agility, doubles your movement speed as base. So you could in fact have boots of speed and move 120 feet with step of wind, but
I could probably do 150 because I can run 50. My speed is 50 now.
Yeah, like so even measuring
But
from
I-
the
but I'm-
entrance of
I'm
the cave where
thinking-
you are to where you are.
I'm thinking like doing flash moves and stuff like that. Since I'm the one who's usually, except for last one for finally, because you usually just rogue yourself and just hide it, so you're never in the combat anyway.
Well, I'm a rogue, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, if you're gonna be so you're a swash, you chose drunken monk. Drunken monks have mobility, and a lot of their stuff is hitting and disengaging. So honestly, it doesn't super matter. I don't care.
I mean, I can get
I like to.
I got the stone already because I got lucky on 2 critting rolls.
You did get an Iune stone, yes. Not that I don't mind magical shoes. Let's see. Yeah, it's just disadvantage on opportunity attacks, but I disengage if I need to make an opportunity attack. And doubling my walking speed makes it 50. I mean, I'd like that, but it's not something I necessarily need since we usually fight close combat anyway.
So how about we do this then? You wanna roll? Well, I'll wait for you to come back. He'll be here. I have faith. Uh-oh. I think we may have lost him, everybody. I think he's trying to do too much on his... Oh. Did he come back? No. We may have just fully lost him. Yeah. Oh, did you come back? Did you finish your thing?
Does that mean you win the shoes?
I finished Dune. Oh, that's cool. Looks good. Yeah.
So we didn't hear
Always love new
anything you
shoes.
said, just so you know.
I don't care who gets the shoes. It seems like it might be a little bit redundant for either of us in either situation.
So let's roll.
I say we give it to Danny. He doesn't
No.
have anything.
I don't care. Nothing. He doesn't need speed. He's a warlock.
To be
That's
fair, like I literally will just use it to escape everything and leave you guys to die.
That's
Nice.
Why
Or
don't
you
we-
could run to us.
No,
don't
why would
we-
I run to you? I can't heal you.
Why don't we roll D100?
Give him to
and see who did-
Shane.
Oh.
Oh.
Something like that.
could- He could dash around.
And he'll owe us.
He will owe us. Oh, this is a great comp. I'm into this. Just so we're clear, I'm really into this one.
Yeah, I mean, so your racial is 120 feet is great, but like it's overkill. Like you're never gonna need that much. Not being hit's really good, but with Step of the Wind, you get that anyway. Uh, I have dash as my bonus action, and I'm usually staying close, so disadvantage and disengage never really apply. Like I'll disengage instead of running away, which it gives me an extra action, but who cares? So honestly, like if we want to if that's an option, then we can give him to Shane, and he would just be like, oh, you got boots of speed now, and he's like, what?
Yeah, I think we should just do it. Yeah, let's give it to Shane.
And then for Calden Wieners.
Because he's no longer there.
We could give it to Stool.
God, no, we're not giving anything to Stool. The Stool's gonna die at some point, I feel.
Okay, so now we have a magic sword. We have like a magic pair of shoes. When am I gonna get something magical other than myself? I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be me.
You're already magical in my book.
Oh.
Oh,
Do you want to tell Joe?
what happened?
We're gonna give it to Selnin.
Oh,
The boots,
cool.
because I can technically already run.
Double your speed, yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't need it because he doesn't engage like that.
And if we give it to Silman, most importantly, he'll owe us.
He will owe us for life. And he doesn't even know it yet, and that's his
Like,
fault for not being here.
He'll think that you guys killed his character when you actually upgraded it. Cool. That's nice of you guys. You know what? Was that a party decision?
Yep, that was Patrick and Jacques and I were.
Everyone get a inspiration point for sure.
Yay! Is this what it's like to be rewarded for good behavior? I've never had it happen before.
Yep.
I'm back from my trip in Portland, Tony. I talked to Michael about the book, and he's sort of integrating his part into mine, and then I'm going to look over it and then integrate my last part. That was a little bit awkward at the end into his, and I think it'll be seamless, and it'll be
Perfect.
About 1,000 words more, just what you were looking for. So.
Perfect. Then I am just missing 3, I think, right now. That's it.
And his is all done and written up. He's just adjusting it to make it sound more narrative, obviously.
Yeah.
So
No, it's going to be great. You should see half of these chapters there. It's just going to be a great book. I'm so excited.
Are we publishing fiction now?
Not yet. I do want to do short stories for Geek, but
I would totally love to publish some fiction.
I would love to.
I have a lot on my plate, guys. Like while we've been doing this, I've been like discussing with stuff because people wanted furniture, would be awesome, but people wanted clothing, and so I've been bartering with and doing stuff. I mean, Joe, you're gonna get something for free, so it doesn't matter to you, but you'll probably get like a cool track.
Do it all.
That'd be great.
Clothing, furniture, toiletries, whatever.
Wait.
God.
So Geek Therapeutics is coming out with a couch? Is that what?
I mean,
just
it's
heard?
that's exactly what it's gonna be.
A therapy
it's gonna be
chase.
It's gonna be the cool one, It's gonna be like that.
God, that would be so sick.
In
A
Geek
I
therapy
Therapeutics.
know. Tony, you actually have to do that. It's such a good idea eventually. Like, make it crazy costs, like only weirdos would buy it, but like have it available.
It's just like our merch. A bunch of shirts and pins and dice and a couch.
You have just the fabric needs to be the gigantic bags behind your head.
that's
They're
Reese
like
Velvet.
Tony size. Well, okay, velvet,
it'll work.
green, Geek Therapeutics share the embroidery is right there. Like I'm looking at it on my screen. You have 3 giant couches behind your head in my mind.
Gosh, don't I have like 6 books we've got to get up and running and stuff like that. And this, my God, you guys are gonna kill me with half the
Actually,
stuff.
Tony, I have a book inside me that I haven't even had a real sit-down conversation with you about.
It's true.
And you would love it.
You do.
Anyway, with the point of inspiration thing, I heard everything even when I was not by my computer.
Yes.
How do
Adam,
I do that?
get a point of inspiration
Oh.
for sharing. For Silman.
Sharing with Silman. Who's not here.
Oh.
But how do I do that?
There's the inspiration on the top left hand of your sheet. Just click it, mark it.
Yeah, if you go, it's above proficiency bonus. Yep.
I put the dragon in the box.
That's
You
it.
can- That's it.
I'm sorry. I'm so immature.
That's all right.
Okay.
It's all right.
Alright.
I am too. I'm with you on that one.
Oh,
So
did I
what?
not get something?
What are you guys doing?
It's not important.
You go ahead and you rest, and you know what? Okay, hold on. You're resting, so long rest. Is this correct?
Everyone gets their health
Mhm.
back. Woo woo.
Everyone, well, hold on. Let's do some rolls. Anyone doing watches? Or you just all going to sleep around the campfire?
I am full up on everything, so I will watch. I'll take first watch. So these ones.
The
that'll be-
mushrooms can watch for us because they don't do anything anyway.
The mushrooms are literally sporing each other. I'm sure they're not going to be great watch.
But it's always the couple that dies first in the movies anyway.
I mean,
Isn't
we
it?
can sacrifice them with redshirting them later.
Even with Meowstar watching, the mushrooms can die first.
It's true. I can push them to their death. I was gonna like kick with my foot, but fine. What exactly it's gonna feel like.
So, make some perception checks. Who's the first?
On first watch. Well, you want a perception? 16.
Okay. In the distance, on your first watch, you see both the mushrooms, Rump Dump and Stool, sort of huddle near you and say, "No, don't let it eat us again." And you see a flump just sort of wafting in the air, farting, flump, flump, flump. And it sort of looks at you, but then looks like the mushrooms are sort of surrounded by a huge camp and just turns in the other direction and wafts away.
Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna go tell its colony.
Second watch, the mushrooms stay up because they're too scared, and they make perception, and actually nothing happens. This next one. Let's look this up for a second.
Villains.
As you guys, who's third watch?
Why don't we make it Selman since he's full health too?
Okay.
And he got the boots, so
Any other boots? So he's feeling pretty good about himself right now. Colin, is that Tang?
It's a dull orange, peach, banana, or something.
Looks like Tang, and I was about to be like, that looks delicious.
Oh, so what I'm drinking now is not delicious?
I don't like a peach, so
As
Yes.
you guys, alright. So Silman. Perception check.
I finished my entire coffee pot during the first half of the session.
What?
I'll go to sleep
Do you-
right
you just
now.
have a
It
coffee
doesn't
pot?
matter.
Oh,
Yeah,
by your
Silman,
computer?
all of a sudden, at the end of your rest, everyone gets full health, full spell slots, full everything. So actually, let me get Silman up.
Final Fantasy fanfare.
Now I can invisibility out of any story I don't want to participate in.
The rogue can disengage. You can invisible. The rest of us are screwed.
Silman notices, actually, he points up as you guys all get sort of ready and collect all your things and put on your armor, and he points up, and above you, right above the campfire where you were sleeping all night, is a large patch of yellow mold that just seems to be dripping ever so slowly onto the camp coals, making that hissing sound. And you can see the mold is kind of bubbly and bubbling. You can actually see that the mold, it looks sort of chunky, and it looks like that there is something sort of glued to the ceiling that the mold is covering and slowly dissolving.
Ew.
So I don't know what you guys want to do with that, but you can.
It looks like
it's
it's
the morning.
So
You guys-
it looks like something up there is dissolving. Like something was stuck up there and it's like liquefied now.
It's like liquefying, and the mold is like dissolving. Yeah.
I take a head count. Is anyone missing?
That was fast.
Make a perception check.
Milton.
Nope. Everyone is accounted for. You look up the mold and you peer a little bit closer, Jock, and since it's right there, maybe it's about 15 to 20 feet above you for this cavern ceiling, and it does look like you can see the mold is sort of dissolved. It looks like bones of some type of humanoid skeleton that is being dissolved up there on the ceiling. You can see that this human skeleton is wearing some tattered leather armor. There looks like to be a rusted short sword and a pouch of what looks like to be some type of quiver.
Guys, it's just like a gross thing that died. It's not us. We don't know it. Okay, bye. And I just start walking.
Can I look at the puddle of fluid that has fallen and look up and sort of use nature check to see if I have any warnings I can offer or
Make a nature. Absolutely.
Oh, too bad.
It's oozy. It's gross. It kind of smells acidic.
Can I try?
We
and
should
drag
not
a
linger
prisoner?
here.
Run, you fools.
What were you saying?
I bet you he won't lick the acid puddle.
Jim Jar's like, okay. No, even I don't do that.
He doesn't have to take every bet.
He doesn't. He's a little wuss. We've already learned this about Jim Jar. He's a wuss. Only takes bets he thinks he can win.
Stick your in acid.
What do I have to roll to drag the net with the thing behind me? Like as I walk away?
With Drogi?
Yes.
You can make a athletics check, strength check.
Why are you dragging him away?
Because I'm like, that thing is dead. We don't know what it is. Onward, and we're taking him with us.
We could just tie him where the coals are and let the
Yeah,
horse
You try to,
drip
and
onto
he's just
him.
like he's like holding his hands in the dirt, like drag.
Oh man, that was.
I scream back because I can match pitch.
This is awesome. I love this. I vote for moving on, continue east.
I agree.
So guys, go ahead
I-
and start.
I don't know. I think we should let Drogi go. We don't really need him anymore.
He knows our faces.
I literally look at
What's he
Patrick and
gonna
I
do?
say, the last time we let someone go, they came back to try to kill us. So we're gonna keep.
Who do we
him.
let go?
I think we should keep him
know.
with us, explore his childhood trauma, convince him to join us, and have an extra red shirt.
I'm voting for this. I say like you are one of us now. Like there's no way. Do we have any coals
One
left?
of
Can I
us.
can I
One of
brand him?
us.
Can I brand him?
Good.
Can I try and nice cop him first, or do you want to actually brand him?
I'm actually gonna take that obsidian thing and I'm gonna heat it up and I'm gonna brand him. So he knows that he's stuck with us now.
You go ahead and you put it towards the fire, heating it up. You go over to him and you put it on him.
I put it on his
And he's
his
like,
left shoulder.
It will never fit in with your friends now. Oh, you don't know what those are.
Metal doesn't get hot, does it?
Wait, a metal needs to be warmed?
Oh no, the metal didn't get hot. Uh-oh. What are we dealing
Fire.
Okay. Can I Eldritch Blast a symbol in him?
with? Ooh, carve it?
It's
Are
like
we-
punching. Yeah.
We're literally gonna carve it like oh my
I,
god.
mean, I could
what's
just put
that?
my hand on his
Wait,
shoulder and just blast
Can
him.
I firebolt a brand into him?
Scar him and burn him. Yeah.
This is weird torture for a
He's
character.
just like, let me go, please.
I don't know if
Please.
we're torturing. We're
Please
just
let
trying.
me go.
Patrick, I feel like you're going to get us killed by letting him go.
It's more fun if we're not trying to be killed. I don't understand the point of Dungeons and Dragons. Aren't we always supposed to be trying to be killed?
I mean, I think that's what's happening.
That's a very interesting reframe for what we're doing every 2 Fridays.
Trying to be killed?
Yeah.
Just let me go.
Look, Dwergar, friend of ours.
Doro.
I'm a
Doro.
Darrow.
What?
Doro, sorry.
Hang on, I'm having
Deep
an
gnome,
existential
not deep
crisis
dwarf.
because of what
I'm not
Patrick
a
just
Duro.
said.
I'm not some freak of nature churro.
Wait, what did you just call us?
You called me a Dwergar. Then you called me a Duro, like a mixture of a dirty churro.
I've been calling you friend this whole
Messed up.
time, and I think you should be our friend and come with us willingly.
Churros are sweet and
Please.
tasty snacks.
I would rather be called a churro than a Duro.
I mean, we'll call
Your
you
priorities
Churro.
Darrow.
are so sweet.
We'll call you-
Darrow.
Would he be willing to
Darrow.
potentially?
Right now, we can call you alive. Do you want that to continue being the case?
Where was this intimidation? An hour ago, we were intimidating him. That was really good.
I was rolling like crazy an hour ago. I did good things, and I am just so fed up with this character.
Yeah, I'll just walk by you. He'll just
No,
walk by your side.
you're coming. He's coming with us. He's branded with us now.
He'll walk by your side. You keep him in a net. And
Yep.
Yep.
Can we hold him like a dog leash?
it's fine.
I did buy
Wow.
rope for shackles.
I
We could just
mean,
use
this
big tie
is
pants
getting into
instead of
some
using the net.
bondage stuff now. I mean, we've waterboarded. We've tried to signal him. I mean, it's
Oh,
We're
they're moving.
exploring.
I mean, he just consented, so
our
it's fine.
range.
All right. So they start moving forward.
U-turn.
Comes around a curve. Jim Jar stops here. There seems to be a fork in the road. One going to the right, one going to the left.
I propose we go to the right.
I second that.
I mean, it's Norther. And we're looking
Drogi,
for
where
that
were you
hand,
headed?
right?
Um,
Where were you headed? After this, before we ambushed you.
tell you in a second. He was headed to.
He says
Good
your
question.
mom's. I'm gonna laugh.
I'm laughing already.
That's well, I never knew me mom, so good luck finding
Oh, now
that.
he's sad.
You had to bring it down, Patrick. You had to bring it down.
My whole backstory is that I was an orphan, so I don't know what to tell you.
So
Thought we
fun
went over
story.
this.
I was playing an MMO once, and some rando that was being mean said something about raping my mom, and so I typed, "My mom is dead, but thank you for the sentiment. She's not dead." So that's just what I do when I work with juveniles in MMO games.
Yeah, what do you do when you in response to a your mom joke? Like that. This is
You
a good
tell them,
educational topic.
"My mom died tragically 3 years ago. Thank you for your sentiment."
I tell him I wasn't born by normal means. I slithered out onto the sand like an amoeba and turned human.
Oh.
It tracks. Okay.
I usually just say which one.
Which one?
You're fair enough, man.
Humans are not the best thing ever, are they? Okay.
Not with your mom jokes. No, they're not. Bad
Wait, what
invention.
were we waiting for? This is an
Drokey.
interesting
Droki says,
juncture.
we can go either way. Either way will could take us to the alchemist. I guess preferably the north way is probably a more direct route.
I would
you
just
said it
like to
Before we go, can we ask him? Have you seen any little hands running around, like on their own?
Hands? No, I don't.
Potentially have a ring on it.
yeah.
No, I don't know any hands.
Have you seen any wedding preparations happening?
I don't know. What is this? All this talk about a wedding? I don't.
We don't know either.
I was told that they were these mushroom things having a wedding with this lady, and that she has a fiance that's up for grabs.
I don't know anything about it.
I'm sure mushrooms are involved somehow, but not the way you think.
Or nerves.
So, to
To the
left,
north?
to the north.
I thought the north was to the right because it goes up. The left goes
Yeah.
just straight left.
North
Yeah.
path.
All right,
West
let's.
path.
I guess we're going this way, guys.
North
Oh
path.
god, there's
all
another
right.
fork.
There's more northern path, and then to the left, there looks like to be some fungus in the left path, and Droki does point through that left path and says, the alchemist is somewhere.
I don't.
Is this
I
where
don't
we have to
think
eat
I
these
wanna-
small mushrooms again?
Possibly. Might have to eat a small mushroom to go through there.
Wait, why do we want the alchemist?
Yeah, I was like, what is this alchemist?
I'm just telling you, you asked, and so I was like, well, that's who I was selling this stuff to. That's
Oh, so the alchemist lives here. That means their stash is here, which means you can raid it.
I vote for the. Let's keep on going right. I don't trust giving him a small mushroom.
All right.
I agree. I want to stay away from that patch of
That-
mushrooms.
That side quest was, I guess, not fitting for the party.
It was scary.
It did look a little scary, yeah.
This one of the ones
so you
that
come
we have to kind of
to
like.
here,
Yeah.
and here you have what looks like to be a pathway forward and another pathway up northward, which let me see if you can squeeze through here. You can barely squeeze through, and at some point Jim Jar says,
Yeah, we're gonna have to take a small mushroom to get through here.
And then we hear screams and never see him again.
He pops his head back out. Yeah, I don't know. We could go through here, but we're all gonna need to eat a small mushroom.
I just point to the big area. I'm like, that seems easier.
Yeah, but we gotta
Okay.
find this hand. We find it.
It is possible that before this entire exploration is over, we will have to go through one of the small places.
It's potential.
Does Patrick need a mushroom?
I don't think so. Maybe.
You're still medium. Yeah, only gnomes are tiny.
Oh, I thought I counted as medium, but
You are medium. Yeah.
gnomes.
You have
Oh,
to be
okay.
tiny.
I continue on.
Okay.
Oh, look, the pond again.
Oh, look. A pond again.
So yeah, you come over here, and let me tell you what you guys see here.
Oh.
The chamber over here splits into two paths surrounding a large pool filled by water trickling from stalactites along the ceiling. The western path forms a ramp above the pool's surface, while the eastern path runs level with the water, continues into a tunnel opening. The water turns darker towards the center of the pool, where it transforms from a gentle swirl into a churning vortex. And so you can sort of see there's like this bridged path up here, and then maybe about 10 feet or 15 feet below is like this what do you call it? Trundle, like an underneath sort of passage.
Like a little mini tunnel that's not really a tunnel.
An underpass.
Underpass.
There's a whirlpool right there.
Yes, and there seems to be like a whirlpool in the center of this. Yeah.
We asked Droki what he needs to do, or what he meant to do. Does he recognize any of this?
No, I already told you. We passed it a long time, a while back.
I look at Calden and I say, you want to walk by a mysterious whirlpool and see what comes out of it, or you want to continue north?
There doesn't seem to be anything in here that I would like to investigate besides the exit.
North it is.
Do 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 do.
Oh, this is not my favorite.
Yeah, ew.
Start going through.
Can I start blasting it?
Yeah, you
As
can start
before I
blasting.
walk on it to clear the way, like in Cut and Pokemon.
I think I
Over
spy a
here,
door.
you can see a set of double doors that are look to be slightly hidden by a patch of fungi. That again has a variety of the bigwigs and the pygmy warts. The doors look extremely heavy, and the overgrowth has sort of overtaken them.
Start going up and start pushing on one.
Okay. Make a strength check. You are pushing with all your might, and your calf muscles tight and tense, but it is really heavy. The overgrowth is really gone through.
If you want to add 2 to the first roll, I hit my strength and not the one with my modifier on it. So,
Okay.
So it would be a 10, not an 8.
Gotcha. No.
I don't think it's gonna matter, but
Jim
Silnan
Jar, would you like
says,
to go help?
starts singing. What's that Andrew WK song? Party.
Better
Hard.
get ready to die. Oh.
No. Yeah, party, party, party. Party till you puke, or it's time to party, or God is party. All his songs have party. So,
Party.
yeah. And he starts helping you out. So he'll roll strength with his bardic inspiration. Athletics. Whoa. Yeah. He goes ahead, and you see Sona's like, party hard, party hard. And it's just like, he starts pushing it, and the doors start grinding open as bits of mushroom and fungus and, old vegetation fall down, and it's sort of like all dusty and mucky. And the doors open up.
Bring that droggy up here with us.
You let the bard push harder than you, Meowstar.
Yeah, I'm dexterous, not,
Is this where the small path is?
I think this is.
Yeah, you see another small path, and then up ahead,
There's
you
a
see
red
an
mark.
opening into what looks like to be a larger cavern. And you can see ahead of you, Meowster. There's a steady upward climb, and the tunnel itself opens up to a huge, well-lit chamber. The glow of the phase res and bioluminescent fungi compete with shafts of white light that fall upon naturally formed shelves along the walls, as well as a rocky mesa at the center of the cavern. There's like this layered mesa of like excavation site that is sort of stacked up on itself. Crudely formed ramps connect the different levels of the mesa up to the height of its two topmost tiers, which are linked by a sturdy bridge. Atop one of those tiers sits a large red egg.
We found
Atop
the
the other stands a 50-foot tall obelisk made of
crap.
smooth black metal with a few noticeable imperfections, as though small parts of it were somehow chipped away.
Wonder if the black thing, that was the black thing.
A female Darrow stands close to the obelisk, gently patting and stroking its surface. And then in a moment, the obelisk flashes once, the glow of phase res around the cavern flaring in response. The Darrow squeals with glee as she snatches an object up from the ground that seems to all of a sudden get spit out by the obelisk, then writes something down in a small notebook.
Oh my god, is this the wedding?
It's the wedding. Oh my god.
I can't even with you, man.
Is that the lady?
Lady in waiting. Can we?
So
can
I'm
we...
gonna sneak closer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we start some sneaking?
Yes, you can start. You can start sneaking. Go ahead and make some stealth checks. If you look on the south, all the way down at the south left-hand corner of this, I believe this is the south left-hand corner, you will see a more detailed map of this area, this cavern that you're sort of entering into.
Okay, so we have to...
You can see up here, this is the red egg, up here on the top mesa, there.
Wait, hold on, I gotta find this.
It's literally at the bottom left corner of the whole thing.
Oh my god, it's huge. Hold on. Oh wow. One scene for this one.
I could hit her. fact, most of us can hit her. This is not as big as I thought it'd be.
What would we like to do, guy?
Well, you said you're stealthing, so everyone made a stealth check, Jock.
Patrick, how did you get a 27 on stealth?
I am a rogue.
Goodness
I have proficiency,
gracious.
and I also get it as an expertise, so I double my proficiency. Yeah, it's
So-
sneaky.
So can you Assassin's Creed this enemy and just end it like really fast?
I try to do that. I sometimes don't feel like I have the damage burst in one. However, I can help flank. I have the ability, which is second story work. So as
Man, those
for
boots
my
would come in handy
background,
now, huh?
well, for my background of being a burglar, it allows me to climb faster, and it no longer costs additional movement. So I could climb up these gaps, yeah, these cliffs, and try to flank her while you guys go in through the front and I attack from the back, causing a reasonable enough distraction. Or I could just steal the egg. That's what we're here for. We don't even have to fight. I'm a thief, man. I don't.
So, I mean, but if you look at the map and everything like that, it looks like we have to go all the way around a couple times here to even get her.
Each one of these ledges is about, let's see, it's about 10 feet up, each of these ledges.
Oh,
you'd
we
have
can
to
easily
climb,
prop you up.
scramble up 10 feet.
So
each layer
if
of
we
Lisa.
fling
Yeah.
Patrick up from right here, then he would be here with stairs very close.
Right to the
And I could distract her very easily because I'm basically not stealth anyway.
Alrighty. I mean, I'm still gonna try to sneak and take the egg. That's what we're here for, right? I'm very stealthy. You know, and it doesn't. I mean, it seems like I could just climb. Is it possible to climb and hug the wall, Joe, and try to get the dragon egg?
You could definitely try that, yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I would like to. Yes. Like I said, when I make a running jump, second story work, climbing no longer costs me additional movement, and that's about it. That's the only thing it really gets me. Climbing doesn't cost more than usual, but I think it's a dexterity or a check, strength check even.
Okay, so go ahead and as you're stealthing around, go ahead and move your character.
Alrighty. Try to
Can-
climb up that first 10-foot wall there.
Go
I
ahead
don't
and
know.
make a acrobatics check.
What'd you say, Danny?
Oh, I was gonna say, can I prepare a fog cloud spell
Oof.
in case you get seen?
You can hold it. Yeah.
Holden.
Alrighty. Only a
Acrobatics,
9 on
9.
my acrobatics.
Okay. Yeah. You did not make it. You try to do a flip up there, and you hit some rubble, and you sort of slide back down. As you do, something appears from around this corner. As you see what looks like to be a spherical floating body with a lot of eye stalks and tendrils sort of come around the corner, and they all point in your direction, Jacques. And it says, "Wow, I sense magic. Give it to me." And it immediately goes ahead and it's going to appear. I'll show you what it looks like as it comes around the corner. Patrick, you can't see it from your position, but it looks like that.
Nice.
Not a full beholder, but you know.
Got
Look
it's
how many eyes it has.
More to stab.
it's gonna go ahead and shoot 3 beams at you, Jacques. As its eyes focus on you and 3 blasts of light come towards you. I need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
Ooh.
You both make it as the first beam fires out at you, you sort of dodge to the right. The second beam fires out at you and you dodge to the left. And right where you were standing, each are these like really burnt scorch marks. Some type of like fire lava ray has come out of its eyes. A third ray comes out, and I need you to make a third dexterity saving throw.
He doesn't even need the boots speed.
He really doesn't. Goodness gracious.
It's the dance background.
He's trying to do the
Nice.
Neo for this third one.
It was all that practice with the mica lids. Just
You feel a weird tingly sensation, but you don't notice anything happen. And we are going to go ahead and let me reset turn order. All right, go for it. All right, Meowster, you're up first.
Okay, so he doesn't seem to be very interested in me, correct?
It's not right now. He seems to be. Jacques is the
Right.
one who got the poor stealth roll, so he's the first person that he saw.
Okay, so I am still stealth. That's
You
fair.
are still stealth. If you want to stay stealth, that's fine, but you have half movement.
Unless I use Step of the Wind.
Correct. Or your many other abilities. To back
And many other abilities. Can I tell whether I've ever encountered this?
Make a Arcana check.
And what I'm gonna.
Never seen such a thing.
Well, all right. I am going to use my feline agility. I'm going to versus speed, double move on my speed, and can I climb the wall up over there? Yeah, I know you're gonna make me probably do something.
So that's 30 feet plus the 10. The wall is an extra 20 feet because it's half movement to climb. So 10 feet of wall is 20 feet of movement. So that's 50 feet to get there.
Okay. And will that break my stealth if I get there?
So it's even half of that. So that's actually to climb stealthily is even, I would say half. So that's actually 10, 20, I would say 30 feet of movement. So that's actually 60 feet. That would,
Would that get me up to like right there? Still stealth?
hold on. Let me just see. This is 30 plus 10 is 40. So 80. That's going to be 80. If you're stealthily doing this, it's 80 feet.
And I can technically do 100. Oh. Is that correct? By 50 regular. If
You
I
have
use
50
my
regular?
So if I use my feline agility, it should get me to 100.
Yes, you can get 100. Yes, correct.
Okay. Then I would like to stay stealth and get to right here where they still can't see me.
Okay, go for it. Do an acrobatics or athletics checks to climb the wall.
Mechanics, here we come.
Okay, just enough. You're trying to do it stealthily, so you're doing it very gingerly, but you do manage to land right at the tip as some wall crumbles beneath your feet. So that is a total of 80 feet right there. You have, if you're still stealth, you have about 10 more feet.
I am. They haven't seen me, correct?
As far as you know.
I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay. Patrick.
Alrighty. So he tried to climb or he did climb successfully. Close enough? Cool. Climb. I'm just gonna
Okay.
try to
Acrobatics
climb
or
up there.
athletics. Are you doing it stealthily?
Well, I'm gonna try to do it stealthily, sure.
Okay, so also roll a stealth check.
Whoa.
Okay.
A few times I. Alrighty,
And acrobatics.
there we go.
You managed to get up there, so that's 20 feet.
So thankfully, it doesn't cost me extra movement to climb.
To climb, that's right. So that would be 10. Yeah, that's fine.
So then I guess we'll do our best to sneak. I'm not doing anything else. Try to sneak over, get that big red Cheerio.
Okay.
It's a jelly bean.
I mean, simple man with simple tastes.
Jim Jar is gonna hide and hold his action, waiting for someone to get in range. Called.
So our monster friend said something about sensing magic, which makes me feel like I would like to just be a ranged DPS and not do much of anything right now.
Okay.
So I guess I would like to. I don't know how to not do anything.
I mean, you could hold action.
Yeah, so if I hold an action, that means that I sort of like queue it up for next turn.
Before your next turn. If you need a condition to release it.
Okay. So if I do that, the benefit is I would have 2 things I can do next turn.
It's before your next turn, so it's like I prepare a firebolt as soon as Meowster gets in range melee combat, right? Or I prepare a firebolt as soon as someone comes around the corner and I see someone blast, right?
Okay, so if it doesn't happen, then I don't spend it and I don't use it. I just decide not to do it.
Right. If it's a spell, you actually lose the spell, even if you prepared it and decide not to use it.
So cantrips is okay. Got it. Okay, well, I'll just hold a firebolt then and see if Jacques ends up in a perilous situation.
Selman is going to rush up to Jar. And Selman is going to go ahead and cast creatures. He's going to go ahead and cast Aid on Meowster, Patrick, and himself. So each of you get an extra 5 hit points.
Yeah, we
Oh.
do.
All right. And all right, Jacques.
Okay, so question. Because I had a spell prepared, does that mean it should have went off already?
Yes, but when that thing hit you, when that beam hit you, you seem to lose the magic. Actually, take that spell off your spell slot.
Oh, like, okay. I was like, wait, I don't know the spell anymore? No.
Yeah, not just the spell slot. Yeah.
Okay.
You were holding it, and then all of a sudden you felt the magic go away from you as you got hit by that eye beam.
Alrighty. Well, nothing else to do but Eldritch Blast it back.
That hits. 10. Nice. Blast it, and one of its eye stalks sort of blasts off and splatters behind the obelisk.
Can I perceive to see if it actually did anything? Like
I mean,
damage
yeah,
wise?
it did damage, yeah.
Okay,
Did a
cool.
good amount of damage. Patrick. A hooked spear flies right by your feet but misses you as this Darrow sort of comes up and she starts screaming at you in Undercommon. He's going for the egg!
I understood that. Shoot.
All right, it's this Goth's turn. And all right, and he is going to go ahead and he's going to go ahead and shoot one eye beam at you, Patrick. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
If I were to throw my cantrip now, could that possibly interrupt this whole thing from happening?
I can't interrupt it, but you could definitely damage him. But it won't stop. As far you never know.
Okay, well, I'll let loose the firebolt then.
Okay. 9 flies up and hits the obelisk behind him, but it disappears like into the obelisk.
That's not good, man.
Can I do a perception roll to sort of, or some kind of a, whatever
Yeah.
my mental ability
Arcana.
would be?
Arcana.
Yeah, okay.
Patrick, did you do a dex save?
Oh, 1 second. Sorry. Didn't
Okay.
realize I was getting burned.
Ooh.
I got some thrown at me.
Okay.
16.
Make the dex save as you're scrambling forward, and you can feel that blast of heat right behind you as you look behind you, and there's like a scorch mark of bubbling lava. You
goodness.
see there is definitely some type of there's definitely a quasi-magical nature to this object that seems to be absorbing magical energy, at least from this initial interaction you saw with your firebolt. You also, it also seems to let's see what type of there is some type of aspect of conjuration magic to this obelisk. It is absorbing magic and potentially conjuring it. There's some you get a sense that maybe even teleportation. There's some type of aspect of teleportation to this.
Ooh.
At least that's what you're looking at. The reaction from your firebolt spell to the surface
to
level
the
of this obelisk.
So wait, did my fire blast to the obelisk, is that what burnt the ground behind?
No, it was that was the one of the eye beams.
Okay.
It's gonna shoot another eye beam at you. Same thing. Do another dex save, Patrick. You make it. You're sort of scrambling forward. It's gonna fire another one. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Like this. Whoa.
Ooh.
You're just like scrambling through the dirt. Blasts are hitting behind you. Dirt is flying. All right. Meowster, I need you to go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw. You, as you sort of are looking and look up at the goth, one of its eyes turn towards you, and you become paralyzed and stunned.
I was gonna save Patrick, and this is what you're doing to me. He hasn't seen me. I'm still stealth. Son of a...
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I want to
I'll draw
jump
their
on
fire.
I want to jump on this thing's back, and I want to beat the shit out of it. Let me break out of this. Let me break out of this paralyzed.
Actually, go ahead. I'll let you do this. I'll let you climb up. Is that what you were going to do? You were climbing up?
I was gonna climb up and jump on it and start attacking the eye stalks.
Okay, so go ahead and make an athletics check or acrobatics check to climb up. Okay, you do climb up, and as soon as you climb up and you're about to jump on it, it's not actively looking at you. It's not even like looking directly at you. You are stealth, and it doesn't know you're there. But as you look at it, you become paralyzed.
And there's no way for me to use kind of like step of the wind or anything like that, a key point to become unparalyzed and start beating the crap out of it.
No, I don't think you have stillness of mind yet, do you?
I do not. I don't think so.
Not yet. Soon, you'd be able to do that.
Goth is a cool person. I hope they have many ox in the future.
Patrick.
All right. Let's see. So I'm gonna just continue to try to dodge these fireballs and spears that are being thrown at me. Hopefully I can make it all right. So 20 feet of movement will get me to the bottom of this. Now, how big is this egg exactly?
Yeah, the egg, it's about 4 feet tall, 3 feet in diameter.
That's
You have the bag of holding.
I have the bag of holding.
Yeah.
That's a me person. That's a me size.
Yes, that is a U size.
Dookie.
Is this an actual egg though? Like something is being grown inside of it?
You do a nature check once you get up to it.
So if it's growing a organism in it, we could smash it. The goal may not be to take it. I have appalled Adam out of his internet connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Jar is going. And Jim Jar is gonna go ahead and fire a crossbow.
Ginger had a crossbow?
Misses. Called it.
Adam,
Oh no.
Oh, Adam, yay.
Hi.
Hi. I
Hi.
said something terrible and you left.
What were you gonna do, Adam?
I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna climb back up and there
We're
we
gonna
go.
climb up.
I'm gonna climb up, yeah, and then they're not gonna shoot. They're not gonna attack the egg. Like that's valuable. So I'm gonna hide behind it.
Okay, you're hiding behind it. Okay,
Fair.
go ahead and do a hide check, stealth check. Calden.
Alrighty, it's just it's just stealth.
All right. So Patrick is up high now. He's about 30 feet higher than me, right?
Yes. Yep.
So eggs roll when gravity takes them. And so if you're hiding behind the egg, I have an amazing Temple of Doom idea here. I would like to magic missile the egg and get Patrick a special ability to keep running as the egg rolls down the hill.
Does that Chinese food? Because we're about to make some egg rolls.
Oh, that's the name of this move. It's a team move. I will yell, Patrick, the egg roll. And you say, what?
The egg roll.
They say, now. I want to know if that will work. Because he's pinned up there very high with the eyeball thing of death with angry teeth, shooting shot after shot. And I can't throw magic in that direction, but magic missile does not miss, and I want to throw.
So you're shooting the magic missile at like the area that's like holding underneath the egg, so that it like rolls off.
I was thinking to hit the egg itself.
Oh, to hit the egg itself. Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
I wanted to roll.
That's fine. You can hit the egg itself. Go ahead and do the damage.
Okay.
Who has those big make you strong mushrooms? Make you huge mushrooms?
The steroid mushrooms?
They were a huge part of this entire thing so far, and I realize we haven't used them all, Alice in Wonderland, etc. But like, you know, we could use those to move things. I could have just. It makes me the size of a normal person, but.
I think Selnan has them all.
The musician is the one that would have the mushrooms. So I'm just hoping, Patrick, that you can hold on to the egg and that it rolls successfully.
I'll stand on the back of it and like run it
right
while it spins.
Who knows if this will even work?
It's worth a shot.
It is.
How many acrobatics checks do I have to make?
All of them, I would probably say.
Turns out I destroy the egg, and I don't know what happens.
I'm fine.
Next.
I'm fine with that. We probably unleashed the egg deity, chicken goddess,
or the dragon's anger.
Oh, here we go. Finally found it. Okay, so the first thing is I'm going to see how many. Woo! All right, I just have to make a roll real quick.
That's not good for us, guys. Just you're all clear.
All right. I'm then going to go ahead and.
What is a D660?
But 24 out of 660 makes
That
me
can't
feel.
This feels really good.
All right,
That
how
one.
much did you roll the full amount? It's 2 plus another 2d4 plus 2. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, you blast it, and part of the egg it sort of cracks with the force of magic missile, and in part of the egg starts to crack and break. You can see that this egg has it's not like a porcelain shell like a chicken egg or a duck egg. It's like scaled, and so your forced missiles are hitting the scales, cracking them, and it looks like it did some really good damage to it. It's cracked and breaking, but not fully broken. The force, though, it doesn't push it off.
Oh.
Actually, go
What
ahead and
if-
make an
Oh.
Arcana check. Let's see if you actually.
What
I know
if you
wanted to
did
push
use fire?
Okay, which way did you want to push it? So you're firing from here, so it's going to be pushed backward.
What
Yeah,
if
I
you
was
did use
thinking it would.
fire,
Yeah.
though?
All right, so it starts to roll down the hill. Yeah, it starts to roll down the hill.
And I was hoping Patrick would be holding on to it.
Okay, I am a 50-pound man, and I am a
All the-
41-pound man.
How much force does magic missile apply?
It doesn't matter because you knocked the huge 4-foot-tall egg, and it's just going.
He's gonna do Tasha hideous laughter on this.
I only did the move predicated on the idea that you could do the Temple of Doom thing behind it.
I thought you were gonna have it roll forward towards
How was that?
everyone.
Physics. That's not how things work.
You could have if you angled it correct. Like if you hit the bottom of it, like if it's like this, and you went like this, you could have chipped.
Calden
No,
tells a really bad joke, and the goth starts rolling on the ground laughing.
Oh,
Good.
nice.
Jacques.
It's a dad joke.
Well, there's nothing I can do to help. Meowster be free.
I mean,
So-
I should be free now that the thing's down there.
There is he? Is she?
Actually, hold on. Let me actually just double check something. Okay. You don't know.
I don't
You're
know.
still stunned. You're still stunned until the start of your next turn.
Okay. I'm stunned until this next one. All right.
So then I blast the thing with the eyes instead of the lady. Thing with the eyes attack.
Thing with the eyes. Okay, that hits. For 6. Nice. All right. All right. The Darrow goes ahead and looks over at you, Patrick, and she's gonna start running over.
I'm more flabbergasted that the egg is just.
Yeah, she's actually gonna go ahead and try and stop the egg from rolling down.
Oh, but they're gonna have an egg fight.
She misses. She cannot hold it in place as it begins to crush her. As it just rolls on top.
Rip.
Patrick, jump down.
Goomba stomp the.
All right. This goth is gonna go ahead and he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn, and he passes and he stops laughing. Meowster, you are
Straightens his
unstunned.
tie.
I got thousands more where that one came
I
from.
am unstunned, correct?
Yes, you sort of snap out of it, and then what? What do you do?
I'm gonna jump on this thing's back and start tearing at his stalks of eyes.
Okay. As you jump up and you get onto his back and you start looking at his stalks of eyes, making.
I'm not looking at it. I didn't say I was looking at it. I said.
So you're averting your gaze.
I'm averting my gaze. I said
Okay.
I was going to do that and just start pummeling and
Okay,
clawing
gotcha.
at his eyes.
Okay, so you're averting your gaze. So go ahead and make attacks with disadvantage, but you are not looking at it. Okay, so 12 and 12. You're clawing at it, and its hide is really tough and leathery, and you're just not able to get through.
Heat point.
With disadvantage, 9. Still not.
Did you use inspiration?
I will use it now.
Okay, so that unarmed strike hits.
Tell me how many stalks of
8.
eyes I take out.
And you're just wildly clashing. You're slashing them, and you know, there's a lot. Actually, this guy has how many does he have?
Doc killed one already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got like 10 different tentacles. So you're just slashing. You get another one.
That's
Patrick, the egg has rolled away. It's rolling down, about to crush this Darrow.
Goomba, stop.
Alrighty. So I got 50 feet of rope, like tied around, and I'm just gonna try to leash this egg roll. I'll make the same joke twice. It's fine, and try to jump off the other side. Like I'll kind of try to lasso the egg, and then jump over the other side. So it's gonna just try to pull me up a hill. Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm
lasso.
gonna-
You have a rope.
I do.
Okay.
I bought rope when we were back at the back buying armor.
All right. Go ahead and make a dexterity check to throw the rope.
Okay.
Lasso it.
I did not mean to make this harder than it needs
Whoa.
to be.
I mean,
You lasso
This is
it.
great.
is
You
this,
lasso
is
it.
the thing dead?
You jump off the other side. Make a strength athletics check to see if your weight and force of falling, okay, beats the egg. And
My athletics is terrible, and I'm surprised I rolled a 13 to begin with.
You are -1 in it, so it's impressive.
Is it right?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna say you just are hanging there. You don't pull the egg, and the egg doesn't pull you.
Okay.
You're sort of just stuck there. You kind of guess that the egg weighs about 180 pounds.
so much more than me. And then there's
You can
this
do
other
the Adam
person.
West Batman.
Dun.
Okay. Do I pull it and pull up, right? That's the Okay. Oh, that's my turn. That's my
Yep.
time. But
All right, Jim
I'm
Jar is
sorry.
gonna go ahead and shoot his hand crossbow. Misses. Called him.
Shoot,
All right.
shoot your thing at this thing. Let's take out this eye stalks. I want to feast on this.
I like this idea, but I also realize that I have good accuracy with magic missile, and its mouth is probably open. And with its leathery hide, I would like to hit it inside its mouth.
Okay. Go for it.
And let me.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. Nice. Yeah, it's sort of you blast it right in its mouth as it starts coughing and gagging, spitting up little spittles of blood. This pinkish, foul-smelling, sort of silly putty-like blood.
Oh, good. I'm far away. How does it smell, Meowstar?
I'll let you know. I'll let you know on my turn when I grab it. When I'm not paying attention, I'm grabbing his eye stalks and I'm just pulling.
Silnan is going to take a spear and fling a spear at it, but miss. Called him. I mean, not called him, Jock.
Okay, so how far can I move a turn?
30 feet.
I meant like if I keep going.
So you can, if you dash, you can move 60. But climbing the wall is going to take half movement.
How do I do like the curve?
Oh, cute.
Oh, I could get there. I'm gonna head there. Just
You want to climb up?
nah, I'm gonna stay at the bottom.
Okay.
Well, I can't climb, right? Because I can only go. No, I can go more than 40, right?
Yeah, if you dash, yeah.
Okay. How much more can I go?
So 40, so you'd be 60, 50, so 50, so 10 more. You can
Okay,
get
cool.
right to the top.
Doodaloo.
Okay, make an athletics check or dex or acrobatics check.
Oh, thank God. Oh, inspiration.
Okay, you managed to get up. All right, this Darrow, as she's about to get crushed by the egg, she's like, no! Seeing her life flash before her eyes, and then all of a sudden the egg stops like a foot in front of her, right above her. She's like, ah!
One failed strength saving throw, she dies. I've never been put in this.
I don't even know why you saved her.
Saving the egg!
Yeah, I know. She would have cushioned the fall.
Unintended consequence of saving an egg is not murdering someone.
Yeah, but now she's gonna come over and murder you.
She comes around, looks at you, realizes, let's actually, she realizes what's helping the egg stay up, and so she's like about to hit you, and then she's like, ah! And she goes, looks towards Jock down the stairs, and flings a spear down the stairs.
Goodness gracious, Patrick. You literally almost kill us every time with your good deeds that you try to be like, I'm not gonna let this person die.
It hits you, Jacques, for...
Oh my God.
I can't see the damage. What does the say on the damage?
It just say nothing.
Doesn't say anything.
20.
Oh, what? Okay, hold on.
Zero. All right, Patrick, you get a redemption on this one because it's zero damage.
I'm the good-hearted rogue. I need to protect people and make friends.
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke, okay.
Did it go?
And this is a dex save, right? Work. Yeah. Fails. She burns up into a crisp. She throws it and like flames just ignite, combusted.
Oh man, Patrick, all your hard work.
And
We did
Patrick's,
it!
like standing there behind her,
You did do
like
it!
swinging on the rope.
We did it.
It's like you're taunting the enemies with your righteousness. So you're like, you're tanking them, so all of our chaotic inclinations can just shred them.
All I think of it is that he's like, I'm gonna save you, psych. We come out of nowhere. The rest of the party.
This goth turns towards you, Meowster. All the eyes, as you're slashing it, all three of them turn towards you, and they all fire at you.
Bring it on. Let's do this.
All right, make a Constitution save. You make it. One hits you, but you sort of shrug it off. Your muscles are already in flow and action. You feel like your muscles tense up, like it's trying to paralyze you, but you just keep on going. The next one, go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw. This second beam, though, hits you straight in the face, and it does a total of 18 necrotic damage as your face begins to just blister and pustules just start boiling out of your face. And the third one, I need you to go ahead and do a dexterity saving throw. That one makes it. Okay. So just
this thing's
18 damage.
I already took it out with my extra 5 health. This thing's about to be pummeled.
Okay. You are up.
I am pummeling it
Are you averting your gaze?
I am, of course, averting my gaze.
Okay.
I'm going to pummel it, and I'm going to use a key point, so I'm doing this 3 times.
Go for it. All right. So, 2 of them hit. The first one does not. The next 2 do. So 8 and 6.
Yep.
14. Nice. Yeah, you're on it. It's looking pretty hurt. It's looking decently hurt.
Who's going to kill steal for me tonight?
Patrick, you're there, swinging on the rope.
Jock, could you help me down? I only weigh. And I'm just like trying, and the egg is just kind of pulling me.
Yep.
What do I have to do, Joe, for that?
Go ahead and make an athletics check if you want to try and pull the egg back, sort of up over the hill.
All right.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fight it. I'm gonna try to not make sure this thing, goes to its
so
death.
make an athletics check.
Oh goodness gracious!
Only 1 strength check away from it all.
You do dig your heels into the side of the wall as you just start pulling and pulling, and you manage to pull it right back up to its stand.
Oh, that's okay. Okay. So I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I'll try to climb back up on the turn.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You can manage after you pull. You can climb back up to it. Jim Jar is going to go ahead, and he's going to go ahead and fire his hand crossbow. Misses. Calden.
All right. So I look over and notice the egg roll did not work, and that my happier, less melee focused friends are winning. So
I'm alive. I'm happy.
yes. So I will just throw another magic missile at the enemy here.
Okay. 2 more. So 7, 12 damage. Yeah, you blast a couple more eye stalks. Its eyes beginning to sag, its center eyes beginning to sag real droopy. It looks extremely tired. It's sort of wobbling in the air as you're sort of hanging onto it, Meowster. It looks really hurt. Silnan is going to go ahead, and he is... It's going to start to run up to it. Half-lifts. Falls back down.
No.
He's going to take 4 damage. All right, Jacques.
So like Patrick, it doesn't look like you need help. What exactly are we supposed to do with this?
Yeah, I didn't expect to be able to pull the whole thing up in one go. Attack. That's blasting our friend.
But like,
And
I don't want to
We
like.
managed to kill a.
I turn towards Meowstar and I'm like, "Do you got it, or do you want me to try?"
Kill steal.
I yell to him, "You do what you think is best."
Okay, I'm gonna make the egg roll happen.
Patrick goes flying over the egg.
To be fair, it would come crashing onto me, but
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna move up. Okay, but let me check how far everything is. Oh, it's not that far. So like 5. Yeah, I'm gonna go there to the bridge. And okay, so earlier Calden shot at the obelisk, or the obelisk just absorbed it?
I missed. It hit the obelisk.
hit
The
the
obelisk
obelisk.
absorbed it.
Oh, okay.
Remember, we still have the black thing too.
Yeah. All right, so I'll just try and hit the eye thingy.
Okay. That hits. How do you want to do it?
Oh, you get to kill it.
Just aim for the center eye. It's like good luck.
All right. You aim for the center eye and you just blast it as it just bursts open like a fisheye. All the fluid and liquid just spray out all over as it falls down dead. You're out of
All the
combat.
splatter hits Meowster because you're behind it.
I stand up and I literally just take whatever's left and I rip it like the Hulk ripping a shirt. And I just go and throw it in one way. One of it hits the obelisk. Does it absorb it?
No, it splatters up against it.
Okay, just making sure. So we can touch the obelisk, guys.
So
Oh, that's smart.
Jock starts to laugh and he's like, "You feeble little things. I have killed a god. You think you could stand up against me? Woo ha 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 ha."
Wait, who are you saying that to?
The dead enemies.
Oh.
Because now Jacques is getting like a complex because
Yeah.
he definitely like one-shotted this bitch in revenge and
It's
killed the god.
Make a perception check. Chuck. You just hear your own voice echo off the cavern walls, and you're like, "Yeah, that's right." And that's where we're gonna end it. You guys can look around and see what's left in the cavern. The egg, Patrick, as you sort of like, put your hands on it and it's sort of in place, you can feel that it's warm. There's like a heat from it, and it's gets a little uncomfortable to hold with your bare hands after a while.
It's situated on its perch, though.
Yes,
It's not going
It's
anywhere.
back
It's
on
not
its
going to
perch.
roll down.
It does look cracked. It does look, sort of indented a little bit from the magic missiles. It's not looking healthy.
All then.
So,
That dragon eats us. It's your fault.
I pop open one of the bottles of the healing potion that we have and just kind of trickle it on the egg.
Okay. Roll a healing potion, 2d4 plus 2.
Alrighty.
Can I
Let's
like
see,
pop out like a
2d4.
ping pong ball with a lighter?
So that's a 7. Whoa.
All right.
That being said, Joe, is there like a scale that's like jutting out that looks like it's gonna crack off or something?
Like a couple of scales got blasted off, and there's like this filmy inner membrane to it.
Ah. Just pick up one of the shattered scale shells.
Mhm.
Shell scales. And I want to put that aside just for my character.
All right, guys. Until 2 weeks from now.
Thanks, Joe.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you.
it so much.
All right. See you guys later.